second. I have to keep an eye on this fellow. He's tough.
Well, they've been pretty much spot on 29 times for John Murray. Never really looked like losing yet. Recently we saw him in May overcome Gary Buckland, brave challenger from Wales, in 11. Regained his British lightweight title against John Thaxton, sent the Norwich stalwart into retirement. Really good form from John Murray. Kudryavtsev, he's won his last 3, but they've been at a lower level. Good left hook from Murray, who's beginning to put these combinations together.
Yeah, Murray's standing solidly so that the counters and the leading punches he's throwing are solid. But no signs of him discouraging this little fellow. I don't reckon it's too often Kudryavtsev's met a man tougher than he is. They may have done that tonight.
Rock hard and durable, usually, Kudryavtsev. Was stopped in 9 by Paulus Moses, who went on to win a world title. John Murray will want to do it quicker. Gets a good right hand in the Ukrainian just to stop Murray's flow there.
See, you just wonder maybe if Murray should use his skills a little bit more. I mean, he's fought Kudryavtsev's fight right from the start, so a little bit more movement. He's the skillful one.
Uppercut, good burst here for Kudryavtsev. But Murray, so difficult to break down and deflate.
I mean, he could make Kudryavtsev miss a little bit more often and counter, but he just seems to want to outgun him, take what he's got and throw back better.
Planting these body shots heavily, Murray. But more competitive this round from Kudryavtsev, who's had his spells. Murray still with the meat behind his punches.
Yeah, Murray having the last word in the exchanges. But no signs whatsoever that Kudryavtsev is becoming despondent. It's as though this is as hard as he expected it to be and he's mentally prepared for it.
We saw a fierce battle between Matthew Hall, Lucas Konechny last week in Birmingham. This one following suit. Konechny outlasted Hall, was just too good defensively. Beat Hall in his own game. Who's going to win this? This is sort of mirror image, Jim.
Well, I tell you, those are really solid punches that Kudryavtsev has walked through there. I think Murray himself must be a little surprised that he caught him bang on, but he just walked right through it.
Terrific action at the end of the third between the pair.
Shot selection is brilliant. Right hook round there every time.
Both fighters breathing hard and heavy, and we've only had 9 minutes. The success and the quality with John Murray, who's boxing really well. But I tell you what, it doesn't come easy at European level.
Yeah, well, I was really impressed at some of the punches that Kudryavtsev walked through. Murray won the round okay, but this fellow is every bit as tough as we thought.
Bouncing on the balls of his feet there, John Murray just wants to get straight back down to work. He's a fan-friendly fighter. He wants to sell out the MEN arena like his idol Ricky Hatton. Maybe he'll do that in the coming year or so. Also wants a crack at the winner of the Michael Katsidis, Juan Manuel Marquez dust-up in the desert in Vegas at the end of November. Big ambitions for Murray, but he's got work to do to defuse this Andriy Kudryavtsev in the first defence of his European title.
I'm just wondering if he should be thinking about making this fellow miss and countering as opposed to just standing right in front of him. If you make the other guy hit fresh air for a few rounds, it takes more out, but when you block the punches, then they can keep coming. So maybe a little bit more movement, but again, Murray wants to do it his way, the hard way.
Accuracy with the right hand has been particularly good from John Murray. Kudryavtsev soaking up this punishment. Another good right and a left hook to follow. Back he comes though, rights of his own. Really making this into a fight, Kudryavtsev.
This really is a tremendous battle here. They have not stopped throwing punches. Nobody bothered too much about defence. Just that macho taking over from both of them.
Gripping his gun shield, John Murray, and taking the fight right to Andriy Kudryavtsev. So many of these British fighters are trying to steal shows at the moment. We saw Nathan cleverly do that last week. Stay in the pocket, do it the hard way, and Murray's elected the same.
This is a great little spell from Murray here. He's pushing Kudryavtsev back. Kudryavtsev's work has dipped a little bit, his work rate. So Murray making an impression in this round, certainly.
Kudryavtsev attempts to work the body. Good defence from Murray, tucking those elbows in. No one has yet beaten John Murray in this type of a fight. As an amateur, he was outschooled at times, and I'm sure Amir Khan up in the studio will fancy doing that if they meet somewhere down the line with speed. But in this sort of a war, this is what Murray excels at.
Yep, he's just doing another round, but he's just doing a little bit more work than Kudryavtsev, and higher quality too. But Kudryavtsev come back with some real solid right hands in this round.
Trying to keep tight to the Ukrainian. Already showed a tremendous chin and a real spirit. This is great.
Try and nip around at the end. He'll try and put it on you on the end like he did.
Andriy Kudryavtsev looking a little downhearted, but then he sort of had that facial expression from the beginning. He certainly fought okay in there.
Your level, not his level. Stay there. Don't be coming down to his level.
Yep, I think that's just a deadpan look. I mean, he didn't look at Murray during the introductions. I think that's just the way he does business. But I would definitely like to see a little bit more movement from Murray. Don't offer so much target to this fellow.
Amazing career, Andriy Kudryavtsev, who turned professional in June 1999. Lost his first 3, lost 4 of his first 5. He's only lost 7 in total in 41 outings.
Now Murray has left a little bit more space between him and Kudryavtsev in this round. I think that's what he wants. He wants to draw leads from this fellow. He can outbox him, and he can do it with solid punches.
Still trying to drive him back, and big hooks from Kudryavtsev. Misses there. This already a battle of attrition and grueling. It's early days too. Kudryavtsev has been the 12-round championship distance on 7 occasions. Murray never has.
Yep, and he's probably always done it with this method.
Good body shot from Kudryavtsev there. Right hand to the head. Just made Murray stop in his tracks momentarily. They certainly haven't given him a facile first defence of his European crown. Good work from Kudryavtsev.
Just the best little spell we've seen from Kudryavtsev, but Murray still boxing this man's kind of fight. And that's not what his corner have called for.
Slightly more concerned look over in that blue corner on the face of Joe Gallagher. And I'm sure Joe Murray, wherever he is, watching his brother, a few anxious, nervous moments. This is tough. Body shot from Murray. Just doesn't seem to slow Kudryavtsev down as Manuel Oliver, the Spanish referee, watches them as this one unfolds. Hasn't had to do a thing, really.
Kudryavtsev really looking strong in this round. Not much to split them here.
Physically trying to test each other up close as well. Murray, well, there's been rumours he's a little bit tight at lightweight. Failed it on one occasion when he fought for the British title.
Well, he's got Kudryavtsev just backing off there, so finishing the round well, Murray. Digging in the uppercuts now. That's the punch we should see a bit more of from Murray.
But look at Kudryavtsev fire back. He has prepared superbly for this.
Big breaths. Big breaths. Suck it. Okay? Right, okay. Landing with a good right hand there, alright?
Keep your boxing together, John.
Give it a chin. When you go back to the ropes, don't panic. Chill, tuck. All he's doing is coming down, jabbing a big overhand right. All you got to do is get that left hand on your chin, alright?
I didn't think they looked entirely happy in there.
No, well, Murray doesn't have a grip on the fight at the moment. I mean, it's nip and tuck. I couldn't separate them in that round. Huge drive from Kudryavtsev, who I think he must have felt that the fight was slipping away slightly. So I still feel that Murray could be using his skills a little bit more. He can still do the hard way, still throw hard punches, but use a bit more skill.
The 161st round in the 7-year professional career of John Murray's. Not lost many of those. The 279th for Andriy Kudryavtsev, who's lost plenty and is surely behind on all the scorecards already here, but a long, long way to go.
See, Murray is a tremendous body puncher, but you find when you step up in level, the good guys, they don't offer you the target around the body. But I think if you could find some body target here, trying to take some of the steam out of this fellow. Kudryavtsev, tremendously tough and tremendously strong.
Has already given a very, very good account of himself at European level before. A little low there from John Murray, but that's better. Punch picking.
There is the difference when he gives himself a little bit of room, doesn't stand right in front of Kudryavtsev, just a bit of movement, make this fellow miss. There's nothing subtle about what Kudryavtsev does. Then drill him with a powerful shot. It's just use a bit more technique and skill.
Absolutely, Jim, the edge in class.
Well, he's using it in this round.
Right hand from Kudryavtsev comes back. Just once in a while, there's the reminder from the fists of the Ukrainian that at the moment he's going nowhere.
I mean, sometimes in this kind of fight, you feel if you're the one who changes tactics, it's a psychological edge for the other man. I don't look at it like that. As long as you're the one landing the punches that count. Just can't discourage this fellow.
Kudryavtsev trying to back Murray up, getting through the defence of the Englishman. And is his plan to outlast Murray in toe-to-toe trench warfare? At times he looks sorry for himself, Kudryavtsev, but he still comes on with these assaults, and there's a bit of steel in there, Jim.
Yeah, but I just think it's the face of a man who's had a tough life, and he just accepts whatever's thrown at him, and there's been a lot thrown at him tonight, and he hasn't budged.
Will it catch up with him? Will his tank empty? Will Murray punch himself out? Fascinatingly poised as we approach the halfway point in this European title clash, and Murray putting the combinations together there. Good left hook to the body. Might be decided by shots downstairs around the rib area, sucking up the levels of resistance.
You've got to come back down this rib area here, start hitting the body a little bit more, all right? Yeah? But keep it tight. When you go back to the ropes, every time, just keep it tight, step back and walk him onto it, roll reverse. Yeah? Don't forget, you can't move to his right.
Well, this is really tough, but I mean, I have Murray winning the rounds, but really having to fight tooth and nail every second just to keep that little edge. I think he has.
Absolutely rare.